Hello YouTube, welcome back to Transport Fever. I hope you guys have enjoyed the past two episodes. In this episode we are going to be looking at a number of things, but before I do any of that, this approach that we made in the last episode, I really like the approach, but I think I need to future-proof it a little bit more. So we're going to be working on this approach a little bit before we're getting on with whatever else we want to do in this episode. Now, I'm going to see, is this going to be a prime example of it? This is going to be a prime example of it, right. So if you look at the size of this train, as you can see, when it pulls into the station, if I wanted to stop a train here, say it was another line pulling into the station, I couldn't, because it would block these tracks and therefore block whatever's coming out of here or in and out of here. So I need to extend this. Similarly, I won't be able to really get much in the which button is it? That one. I won't be able to get much in the way of trains, longer trains sticking in here, so I need to extend that as well. This one, yeah, is going to run on the shorter train, so that's what we need to do immediately. So we're going to get that done. So we're going to actually pause this to get this done. Now, it's not going to be a huge change. All I'm going to do is I'm just going to be bringing these signals back. And there's another signal there, so we're going to have trains waiting in there, but literally all I'm doing is just bringing these points back here, and therefore bringing the signal which is coming into this. So that signal will be coming further back to, I don't know, let's say here. Something like that. That's where the signal is going to go now. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to split this off from here. So this is very easy, very quick, nothing too major. So I'm going to actually have actually we'll start with this one. So it can be a slow junction. It will have to be a slow junction because it is an approach. So we're going to go for 35 miles per hour. It is an approach. And there we go, 35, 36 miles per hour. And then from here, what we're going to do is we're going to demolish all of that. Yes, get rid of the signal with it. And that. Okay, that's brilliant. We're also going to see if we can demolish this section here. Bring this just... Okay, we're not going to be able to do it like that. Yeah, I'm just going to see if this works in this fashion. There we go. That's a lot smoother than what it was before. Okay. And then we'll just hook this little bit up here. Right, so we've got a much better approach here now. A much better approach. I wish I could smooth that up even further. In fact, maybe I can. Let me try. Let's just try this. That looks fairly... actually might be smoother than what we had before. I think that's a lot smoother. There we go. So they'll come off here and onto this approach for this station. So that's actually quite cool. Right, so now what we can do is we can put a signal, say... I don't know. Let's have a look. Get a train in here and stick a signal about... here. There we go. Stick a signal about there. And similarly, we'll have a signal to join the main line about here. And let's make sure the crossover is still fine, so that's all okay. The platform approach is fine. The clearance into the platform, that's all fine. I need to see the lines. There we go. Everything is okay here. And there we go. So that's running quite nicely. And that should allow us to get two trains in from these two different lines and not have them block this main the Philadelphia-Washington main line. Great. Absolutely great. Now, I am thinking that I may switch this Chicago-Washington yeah, so Chicago, Philadelphia, Chicago, Washington, I may bring onto the same platform. That's another thing for another day. The second thing I need to change over is this one, because these are definitely, without a doubt, going to be long trains. So we're going to actually remove this signal, because there's no way a train can fit in that gap. As a matter of fact, I think there's going to be a lot more issues if we don't solve this right now. So we're going to do that, and we're going to be pulling this back. There we go. Okay. And let's see. I'm going to neaten this up whilst we're at it. So more track. There we go. That's a lot neater than it was. Doesn't have the sharp turn. This one does have the sharp turn, but if we just bring up the track speeds, it's still a fair speed. It's all 71, 75 miles per hour. I'm kind of happy about that. I'm not too fussed. I'm really not too fussed. What I need now is to bring this. Right. I want to bring this further out. Now, how am I going to do this? We've got this crossing all the way over from this side, which means we should probably do this before these signals. Yeah, let's do that. So, here we go. Now, if I can... No, not that. And if I can do something along... If I can do something along those lines to start with... Too much curvature, but it likes that. Okay, well, let's take that and do the same thing from here and see if it likes... Yeah, it's okay with that, okay. And then just swing it out here and swing it out. Oh, come on, here. Now that's a much longer and smoother approach into the platform. I'm still not entirely happy about that approach there, but it's okay. It's all right. There we go. That's a lot better. Now if we look at this, is everything okay? No, it's not. It doesn't quite like that. It's probably because I've got it from the wrong lines, but if I was to do that, there you go. Right, so now we can have it going both ways, which is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Let's have a look at the line speeds here. 37, that's fine. So it's going to pop off that way and then pull into the station. Now we can put, now we can put the signal somewhere like here. See, that's plenty of space for two trains, two fairly long trains to fit in. As a matter of fact, let's even this out a little bit more. I'm going to put the signal slightly further back, give us a bit more room. There we go. And get rid of that signal. Fantastic. And similarly, coming in on this side, it's a pretty, I mean, it's fairly sharp. But we'll probably end up rearranging this at some point. And put one there. And do we want it to be able to clear and get another train? Yes, we do. Just in case it gets really busy. So we have a signal over here. Let's put another signal here, which means that we can actually get two trains in and out. That's clever. Yeah, that's clever. And I'll do the exact same thing here, so that we can have another train slot in here, just in case there is a lot of traffic in and around these lines. So I'm fairly happy about that. This one doesn't need it because it's got the signal. Actually, you know what? I need to budge this signal up forward. If I bring that signal there and then demolish this signal here, that's going to be a lot better. So it leaves this clear, so you can get a train in there, which allows trains to go in and out of there. Okay, right, we're doing things. We're making progress. definitely making progress. Alright, I think that is a much better approach. As a matter of fact, what we could even do is we could actually swing this over even further from here. If we did that, we could actually run this and make it join up to here. We may do that in the future. We can have some really weird and wonderful lines. Not entirely happy about this particular setup, but you know, we could bring it further back. We could bring it out from here and then round and in, which would be kind of cool. Leave it in the comments box if that's what you want to see. Still, apologies for being a little bit ill, but I'm getting a lot better. Just managing through this. To be honest, after I do the recording sessions, my fever goes up again. So I think it's just the heat and everything. Right, what are we going to do? Continuing on, we've got 20 minutes in this episode. What do we need to do? Well. You can see here that we've only got 60 oil, and we've got this train out here with 198. But there is a train that's going to return very, very shortly, and that's only carrying 37 fuel. We need to bump that up if possible. We've got a train waiting here with 180. Now, I think I know how to solve this, because we're going to use the exact same process of an approach control. There you go. Cleared into the platform. That's going to let the trains continue running. Now, I also, someone did put in the comments, Tony, was it you? I can't remember. That I wonder what this is like when it's fully loaded. Well, I forgot about that. I forgot about it being fully loaded and how much slower it's going to be. So we are going to have to replace them in time. But for now, this is all going to run very, very nicely. I mean, look at that. Look at that. That's a screenshot right there, isn't it? Come on. No. It would be a screenshot if it didn't keep moving. I don't know whether I need to move the mouse out the way, actually. I think maybe it hides the mouse in itself. But, you know, it's fine. And this seems to be all working very, very nicely as well. These trains aren't as spread out as I want them, so I may have to do some manual spread out of the trains. As you can see, that one's just leaving and this one is just arriving. I'd rather that one waits in the platform a little while before actually leaving, because, let's see, where's the next one? Is that the next one? No, it's not. You see, there's the next one going out already. The next one coming in is quite a ways away. I know, it would be going around this side. I don't even know where the route goes anymore. No, I'm sure it comes back along. That's Toronto, and then I'm sure it comes back along this. It goes that way, around there. Yeah, it does. Right, also, we're going to have to do some fancy work here, because this is going to become a very busy junction in the future. It's already fairly busy, but I think we may have to 4-track this section and do a bit of work here, so do look forward to that. And of course, we do need the ride along on this train. We are going to have that as well after we upgrade the trains. I know I was supposed to do it a couple of episodes ago, but I've decided it may be better to upgrade the trains first. Anyway, back to what we need to do in this episode. Well, look at this. 21 of 65. Now, why is that? That's because the station only covers this area. So if we had it covering more, maybe it would supply more. Similarly, over on this side, 0 of 111. We can make that work. Also, I was told to put a bus stop here, which I am going to do. Let's quickly stick the bus stop in. And we've got a drop-off point. I've actually portable cargo drop-off point, which is kind of cool. But we're going to use the bus stops. We're going to use not only a bus stop, but if I put I'm going to put the truck stop in first. Right, and after I put the truck stop in, then I'm going to put the bus stop in. Like so. And then we'll put the bus stop in just... that was kind of high-pitched. Actually, I could probably go a lot higher on the pitch there. Just about here. Yep. Go all Mickey Mouse on us. What? Right, so what we've got is we've got the quarry over here. We're not going to worry about the quarry for now. We do have to do work on that, but we're just going to get this oil line running. Now, for that, of course, that means we need a new line. It's going to be FR. Is it going to be FR? I need to remember my. It's going to be SHF. Shouldn't it be FSH like fish? I don't know. Well, whatever. It probably makes it easier to do this. Right. That is going to be Philly fuel. Oh yeah, and it's going to be red. It's going to be red. There we go, and we're going to go from here. Now, I need to know which way the bus route goes, actually, because we're going to go the opposite way to the bus route. And there's a reason I'm going to do that, is because the buses are a little bit slow, unfortunately. At this moment in time, that is. Up here, along here, and there. So we should be able to get, oh, well, that one there. I'm not sure. How am I going to do that one? Well, we should be able to get a fair amount covered. I mean, look, if we look here, yeah, that should be a fair amount. Maybe it won't cover this little bit here, but I mean that covers almost all of it. So that's a good sign. Let's let that be our Philly fuel. So that's going to be supplying fuel, whatever fuel is made here, to the rest of Philadelphia. Let's go, not the tram depot. We need to work on trams. Somebody remind me to work on trams. And we're going to go for a 16-mile-per-hour steam lorry, as you can see. Oh, actually, the Macs are around the same. Oh, okay, fair enough. Oh, those ones are fast. They're small, but they're fast. That's interesting. I might start switching a few out for that. I don't know. Maybe helpful. Anyway, red. Let's go for a bright red, because it's only that little bit there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think 10 should be enough. Set line all Philly fuel. Hey, where's the other one gone? I don't know. Right, that should bump up the oil production over on this side. And similarly, we're going to do another one at Washington, because we've got this over here, which we want to make use of. And I should have set those ones to be just fuel, shouldn't I? It's alright. It's alright. There's SHF. Oh, I'm going to get this so wrong. Washington. Let's call it let's just call it Washington. Maybe we can get, I don't know, other stuff in from here. Let's see. We'll split it up as it goes along in time. Right. So we're going to go from here. Now, how are we going to work this one? I think there. Tell you what, let's just stick on this side. Let's forget that side for now, because we're trying to get Washington to grow around this side. So I'm going to try. Wow. Don't do that. Yeah, let's do that. Let's have it run around like that. It's not too bad. Maybe we'll get some growth over there, and we'll get some growth over here, and some growth over here. That way, at least we can push a few things around. Now, why is it doing this? This is stupid. 8th Street. Maybe if you go on, there you go. Now you're smart. And 6th Street. No, East Street. Ta-da! Forget the waypoints for now. We can have them going in and out. I know somebody said it doesn't matter if the buses are going down small routes. I'm trying to get it a little bit future-proof, but this is going to definitely change. So the bus routes may not change. This definitely will. They'll probably split into 2. There we go. Okay, road depot. Same concept. We don't need to worry about that. It's going to be automatic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11. Because why not? Why can't we have 11? Is 11 so bad? There we go. That's the second one. That should bump up the oil production here, right? As in, we should have a much higher demand for oil. So that's pretty cool. Right. With regards to coal and all that, we've got some over here, but there's a problem. It's just getting these boats to and from. They're just so slow. Boats are really, really slow. I was kind of hoping they'd be a little bit faster, but they're just, I don't know. I think it's going to be an issue. So we may need to rail this up somehow with a really fancy railway junction thingy. But for now, we're going to make another one of those freight lines in Detroit. So is it Detroit or is it Detroit? How do people pronounce that in America? I don't know. I think people from Detroit pronounce it Detroit, right? Maybe other people pronounce it Detroit. I don't know. Detroit. There you go. Again, they'll probably change. That's why I'm just going to be, I don't know, just work on it a little bit. Right. So this one is going to be interesting because it's going to go there, then there. And now I need it to sort of avoid a few things, but I don't think I'm going to be able to make it do that. It's going to have to follow along. It's just going to have to follow this way. But I can see, I can do this. This is what I can do. And then I can make it go here. Forget that it. Actually, no, then we can come down there. Then up there. Yeah, there we go. So at least I'll avoid some of the stuff. Yeah, actually, I want it to do that. I really want it. I need it to do that. I need it to do that. Okay, let's think. Yeah, I think that's the best I'm going to. Yeah, that's going to have to do. So we'll do that. There we go. Which one's a road? That one's a road, right? There we go. Same thing. Steam lorry. Red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm going to put 12 on this one. It's a little bit of a bigger route. There you go. Okay, so all that is now done. This is the moment of truth. We're going to, first of all, make a save. Just in case it all goes wrong, I'll be able to go back. Okay. And we shall play. And let's see what happens to both the oil production. Not that. I need that. See, that's at 0. That's at 32. So we're going to watch that. Watch that. And we're going to watch this. And we're just going to fast forward 1 year in this. Or maybe even half a year, actually. Ta-da! There you go. There you have it. It's immediately gone. Ooh, hang on. This might come in quite handy. That's exactly what I was hoping for. Now, these steam lorries are, I suppose there's nothing better than them at the moment. 106, 74, suddenly everything's gone up. This is still going down. Maybe this is going to take time, I'm assuming, to pick up. But I mean, the train's just left, so maybe I'll pick up from there. The LOD model on that is horrible. But look at that, 138, 102, 120 waiting there. It's all going to be kicking off immediately. So this is a good sign. That's a good sign. We'll play through until June. Then we'll pause it again and see what else we need to do. I just want to see this. I want to see this increase, which I don't think it's going to. This approach is a lot better. And make sure nothing got turned around, right? See, look, clearly you could get another train in there. A long train. Same thing here, look at that. You could clearly get a much longer train in here. I mean, it's not going to be too long, but it's going to be longer. which is fine because, you know, I mean, these trains are what, 179 meter trains, these ones. They're going to go up. We're going to, you know, get ourselves 145, 150 meter trains there. This is a 111 meter train. We can bring that up to 150 meters. That's at 0. That's a problem. Maybe that's just going to take time. Maybe it needs to deliver on this side. Yeah, look, it's got 240. That probably needs to deliver over on this side, and then we'll see. I mean, look, suddenly that's picked up. That has picked up. So, you know, something's bound to go right. They said 5 of 6. Yeah, look, they're taking stuff. 4 of 6, 5 of 6, 200 and whatnot waiting there, 200 waiting there. That's good. So let's actually slow that one down. We're happy with what's going on there. We've done some good work. What are we going to be doing in the next episode? Well, ooh, has a train taken something? Oh yeah, it has. How much has it taken? 186. There we go. There's another 186 going that way. This one's bringing 21 back. Not brilliant. But look. Look at this. 32 waiting there, 25 waiting there. This thing's carrying a full 144 with another 36 that's going to be waiting for another train to come in. That train's going to struggle up the hill, isn't it? 198 coming in there. Trains left, right and centre here. And what I'm going to do is I'll leave you with this. So thank you very much for watching. Please remember to hit the like button if you like this video. Subscribe to the channel for more videos on Train Simulator, Transport Fever. Why did I call this Train Simulator? Transport Fever. Leave a comment in the comments box below. Let me know what you think of what I'm doing so far. Any ideas you have, please do put them down there. I would really appreciate that. And do support me on Patreon. Link to that is in the description box below. I would massively appreciate Patreon support. It's going to help me out a whole load. You know, doing stuff like this is very tough, and you know, the more Patreon support I get, the better quality videos I can do, the more time I can spend, the more stuff I can get to you guys, longer videos, better videos, and series will continue. It'll be more consistent, and you know, it's just a little bit of an income for me. It will be an income for me, so that's kind of cool. Little bit quiet now. Wow. Shh. Be very quiet. There's a train approaching. Where is the nearest train? But anyway, in the next episode, what are we going to do? Well, I'm thinking we should probably start working on the other line out towards Indianapolis and all of that. And I'm thinking of also getting a freight line around the Thunder Bay area. So there's that to think about, and I think that's what we should get working on. So make sure you do tune in for that. Once again, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode of Transport Fever.